hanging from the tree so we can hear anything moving around. You heard some music we were playing out the speaker. We're going to throw some animal noises out a little bit later after we button up for the night. It's a pretty quiet area. Ooh, if you can hear the goats. That is the goat noises. Hopefully Bigfoot will recognize that as dinner. Not that we have a lot of goats running around here. And there's no reason to believe, since there's been a massive lack of rain in the last month, I find it hard to believe that this came down from high winds, snow, ice in the past winter, because these pine needles are relatively fresh. This came down recently. And you can see where these branches here snapped when this tree came down. Now, in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the summer, why is this tree coming down? And it looks to me, and I'm going to walk over there, that it was broken, pushed, not cut.
That was unusual. Down the river, I heard snapping, and it went around, and I caught a visual on the backside of the van.
Roger, I see you. Well, it's October 13th, 2009, 2:25 p.m. I'm about, about 150 yards from the vehicles up there. Steve just had a sighting on the other side of the van, and he's not sure the direction it's traveling.
It's gotta be between us.
Roger, I'm rolling film. He thinks it's somewhere between us. Okay, I thought I heard some snapping to my left, your right. Picture. You can see how beautiful the valley is.
Oh yeah.
Down here. It's really dead quiet. And this track, without any rain or anything like that, could be a couple weeks old. It could be a couple days old. Hell, it could be a couple minutes old. But okay, we haven't traveled far. About 20 feet from the 9-inch track, Chris discovered a 12-inch track. Now you can see the moss here was pushed out of the way as the weight of very potential adolescent track, simply because of the formation of the toes. It seems like it would be a hominid human, or possibly a Bigfoot, Sasquatch. We do know they travel in family packs over the hills from camp, and we're headed on a downward side of the valley to what looks to be a clearing. We're following this path, this worn path. You can see where the path is worn through the grass, and that is the path we're following. A deep impression there. We'll have to take a look at that. That may be nothing. There's an area just up here where it looked like maybe a deer or an elk had laid down. Great, I just gave away our position with a sneeze. And we're going to head down to this clearing down here. We've taken a little break. I've pulled my gear off to take a nature break and take a breather and report to, there's my Sasquatch research team hat that Steve got me. Take a little breather and report in with Steve about our progress. So, the breather's almost over, and we're going to push on to Jim Creek, hopefully.
That was unusual. Down the river, and I heard snapping, and I went around, and I caught a visual on the backside of the van.
Roger, I see you.